Friends and family, welcome to the channel Skylent Games. I got some gameplay commentary in the background, but I really wanted to rant and ramble about a new show that I recently watched called Invincible. It's called Invincible because that's the title, that's what its name is, so everyone calls it Invincible. I don't know why I introed like that, but hey guys, yeah, no, this is absolutely me just spitting out facts at you, and of course, a lot of opinion, but this ramble is really me trying to get my head space around, how do I even do animation reviews, because I'm doing a new, it's called Skylent Hype, the channel all about anime, webtoons, shows, things like that, things that I'm hyped and excited about. Only good things are going to go on that channel. So I think I'll upload sparingly, maybe once a week, but it's going to be big essays, big editing, and I definitely need to learn how to do that. That's why we're kind of starting out on the gaming channel. One, to get some subscribers leaked over there, links in a comment or in the description if you guys want to check out the new anime channel, but also I got to learn how to not get copyright infringed, and I got to learn how to actually make essays. So in the meantime though, wanted to keep the hype alive. Hey, I'm gonna say words and stuff and things, don't even got bullet points. Let's talk about Invincible. So immediately, yeah, 2 thumbs up, spoiler alert, it's like super fucking good, but I'm actually not going to spoil the story or really any beats of this show, but I want to say that it is a mature show. There is going to be blood and gore, and there's going to be some scenes on some episodes, so much fucking carnage and emotional turmoil that you will probably have to pause or take a fucking break after the end of the episode. Now, I'm somebody got a pretty strong stomach. I just watched the vegan documentary Dominion, okay? Actually, 20 minutes of it. Okay, maybe I don't. I don't know. Sometimes I get really empathetic, okay? I'm very an emotional person, but when it comes to gore and violence, I think normally, especially as gamers, we see Mortal Kombat or Doom or something like that, and it's like, it's to a point of, like, it's comical violence, right? And that's actually how they label it. It's like, rated T for teen, comical violence, but this is... It's weighted with the story, and it makes sense. It's not just meaningless, it's not just cartoon, even though this is a mature cartoon. There is a point for this violence, there is a point for the grotesqueness of it, and there is a sincerity to the story that I'm incredibly appreciative of. I always love superhero origin stories, and this is definitely that. So basically, think Superman / Justice League, the whole DC universe, but written in a way that's serious, kind of. Now, of course, it's got humor, it's got jokes, okay? They got some punchlines, they punchy, it's fun. No, this is definitely a really fun show, for sure. But if you're thinking of something like the OG Justice League or Teen Titans, actually, Teen Titans kind of got a little real sometimes, but think something like that, except people fucking die, and the heroes don't always win, and things go bad. Things go really bad. And now Season 1, definitely. Season 1, that's all we have. 8 episodes, which, by the way, are like 40 minutes each. Freaking intense, okay? So if we follow Invincible, okay, he gets his powers, boom, episode 1. We find out, hey, his dad's like Superman, basically. Find out the world's filled with superheroes, all sorts of different kinds of powers, and there's also supervillains. Okay, but then the story unravels from there quite rapidly. And yes, you can see it coming, but that's also part of the point. I promise you, as you watch episodes 1 and 2, holy shit, that's intense. And then it kind of starts coasting a little bit, gets into the high school life, a little bit of angst, and it really starts to kind of pull you from like, okay, this is like everyday life, and it shows you the separation of superhero shit, everyday life, and then like galactic level fucking gore, okay? Like the seriousness and the weight of it, holy shit, hits you like a train. Episode 7 and episodes 8 they don't stop. It doesn't end. Holy crap. Like when you watch on YouTube, sometimes you get recommended random like fight scenes from anime or something where it's like, oh, the Naruto versus Pain fight, Rock Lee fight, Vegeta versus Brawly. And it's like, I don't know, 3 minutes? Imagine entire episodes, which are 40 minutes long, that is just insanity. Now that's episode 7 and 8. So again, no spoilers. Don't leave any spoilers in the comments. But the train scene, the subway scene, what the fuck? So yeah, you're gonna hear people talk about it. Try to avoid spoilers because it is so good to get slapped in the face with this shit when it happens. But do know that it's dark. But it's just presented in a colorful way, and that's what I'm noticing with the trend of a lot of these adult cartoons, which is going to be, I think, probably the next big video on my anime channel, which is why I'm taking so long with it. I want to do this big essay on like adult cartoons or mature cartoons and why they matter and why they're so good, but Invincible is right up there, if not the pinnacle of mature cartoons. Now, I know a lot of you guys are very interested in Castlevania. It's kind of like that, except I think overall the production value is goddamn amazing, you know? Wow, holy crap, the budget Amazon put on this. So yeah, this show is on Amazon, so you can go check it out, but the budget is freaking dumb fantastic. There's only occasionally where they have CG, and it, you know, it obviously looks like CG. The frame rate's a little lowish, but in the end, like, the way they use 3D, the staging of the fighting, I guess the cinematography, the kung fu almost, you know, the wuxia of it all is very clean and crisp, and not a lot of shaky cam, not a lot of like, oh, I don't know what's happening, which can kind of happen in especially like shonen. Sometimes you have big moments and then everything else is kind of like, oh, shapes and colors. But no, with Invincible, there's like real shit. And it really, I'm not going to spoil too much, but it really matters which buildings people are crashing through. It really matters who's dying in the background. It really matters the angles and the trajectories that they're being thrown from. And they frame it and they give it a clarity that makes a lot of sense. And that just kind of blew me away. I wasn't ready for that because, frankly, yeah, I'm coming from shonen anime where some fight scenes, it's just the background blurs, or it's just random shapes and colors, you know, like it looks Sakuga, you know, it looks smooth and everything, but they lose a lot of detail, and yeah, it's really refreshing to see how Westerners, especially utilizing 3D animation, which we're kind of maybe used to in maybe something like Attack on Titan, and then, you know, styling that in with such a clean, cut, sort of like 2D animation with the fight scenes and the characters. So yeah, it's superheroes. Okay, there's spandex and tights. A lot of the powers are ridiculous and dumb, and it's very inspired by like old comics. But it's not. This isn't like The Dark Knight. Okay, this isn't like that brutal and that emo and that, like, I don't know, black and white and, you know, the Tim Burton-y kind of aesthetic. It's not really like that. This is still fun. It's still a cartoon, and there's still moments of like, oh man, everything is sunshine and rainbows. But hey, we got 40 minutes of an episode. Who are we gonna fuck up next? And that's how it gets. It gets brutal. There are some really serious topics, I think, that are kind of metally discussed with the physicality of the action, which I wish I could just show you specific scenes, but I wouldn't want to spoil them. But I do, God, I want to show you the show. But then again, if you watch the trailer and you watch maybe a couple of scenes, I think it's probably best you do go in blind. I think it's probably best that you go in the way I went in, where I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch it, I guess it's going to be a more mature Superman. I guess I'll go into it not really knowing the full extent of what the fuck I was getting into. And I think you should. You know, you see the trailer, it's like, oh, okay, this is cute, this could be fun, maybe like Justice League, Young Justice, something like that. Yeah, sure, okay, yeah, sure, it's something like that. Actually, Invincible really is in a league of its own. It's awesome, and I think if you appreciate video games and, like, overpoweredness and level scaling, power scaling, which, yeah, if you watch Dragon Ball Z and shit like that, you're gonna have a freaking blast with this show, because it gets to a point, maybe if you watch Rick and Morty, where it's like, it's kind of hard to comprehend, actually, the true scale of power of people, of civilizations. Yeah, you know, it's like, wow, man, this shit is galactic. Oh my god. But then at the same time, it grounds you, and it starts off a boy in high school just trying to make it through, you know? And I think that's cool. Now, some people would say, all right, the pacing has an ebb and flow. First 2 episodes, last 2 episodes are Doomslayer, right? But the middle definitely does ground you on Earth, and I think that really needed to happen for season 1. But speaking about that, okay, so glowing praise for the show, good fight scenes, fun characters, and I always appreciate a coming-of-age story, especially one that actually deals with some real fucking shit, right? Okay, so anyways, but we do have a guarantee renewal, 2nd season. Oh wait, bonus points freebie, 3rd season. We get 3 seasons, guys, renewed for 2 extra seasons. Now, from what I have read about people reading the comic, it gets even more bonkers, it gets even more insane, and I guess we're going to get further scaling, we're going to get further escalation of lethalities, of insanity, and I'm definitely, for surely, getting pretty hyped about it. I'm like kind of spitting at my microphone actually right now thinking about it. But anyways, so I'm really you can hear my voice, right? Like, this isn't like a normal review. I am really excited about this show. I kind of want to even skip ahead and read the comic because, god dang, I really like the art style, which is so weird because I kind of hate superheroes, but I think My Hero Academia turned me on. So if you want like a My Hero Academia, but like for adults, I guess it's that, or like a Justice League for adults. Yeah, you'll know. So watch the first full episode. You might be like, oh, I can see where this is going. Watch the first full episode, okay? Fully. all the way through. The last like 5 minutes in that first episode, my jaw dropped and I was completely alone and I said, what the fuck? Yes, it's so good. And just to end cap, I don't know if I need to say this, but the voice, I guess because, you know, this is, if you're interested in anime, normally anime dubs suck. When it comes to adult cartoons and Western-made animations, they get good voice actors. This shit is good voice acting. It's really fun. The screams, the gutturalness, especially when it comes to Invincible's voice actor. Oh my god, Gene Simmons, actually, Omni-Man, hell yes, everything just works, it's great, I like the animation, everything sounds, looks good, definitely doing an okay, double 2 thumbs ups for you guys, definitely check it out. Amazon Prime, which you guys should all have as gamers, since you probably have Twitch Prime and stuff, so go check that out. And yeah, if you like this video, gameplay commentary, then, you know, give me a like, subscribe, I don't know, fucking YouTube stuff, you know, whatever, call to action. And definitely though, for sure, please check out my animation channel, my webcomic channel. I do want to review more stuff like this. I just have to edit it more and be more produced and figure out better words and prettier essays and stuff and things for that, so that I, you know, get more views and not copyright stricken. So anyways, hope this video was cool. It's a thing, so hey, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And how, is there any good anime review channel that I should maybe emulate or learn from? I probably watch all of them, but I just want to know your thoughts and feelings as we get this started. So yeah, definitely look forward to more gaming stuff on this channel, but also maybe more rants on other things that just happen to be gameplay commentaries. We'll fucking see, I guess. Anyways, much love. I'll see you in the next one.